Hello, my dear, 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 dear friends. I said it 4 times now. I usually say it 2 or maybe 3 times. 2015, it came a lot of refugees to Sweden because of the war in Syria, and it was war everywhere during these times. And they promised us that a lot of engineers would come, that we will double our capital of engineers, but we only imported people. And I don't say it's good or bad, that's the fact. So we are a solidarity superpower in Sweden, as to speak. Around 2 years ago, a man got friend with me. He was from Kiev, but he worked in Lviv. And we talked about family. I told him I have been to Ukraine many times and I have been married with a lovely lady from Odessa at the Black Sea that lies in Ukraine. Ukraine lies close to Russia. All Americans know this now because they did not probably know where it was before. But there are many studied Americans too. So it's a great people, the American people. And then we start to talk about work, and I told him I do lab tests and I check health markers, and I have been working as a personal trainer and so. And he was a scientist in Lviv. And then I write to him, what science are you into? Do you study the virus? Because we have this virus 2 years ago. Now it suddenly have disappeared and Putin appeared instead. So we got something new to think about. And he just wrote to me, all is secret. And then I didn't hear anything from him because if you have a secret work, I think you can be a little bit transparent when you talk about your work. But he was not. It was really secret, hemligt, you say in Sweden. And then they had now, I think this morning, I looked on it, they had done a film I could look later on. Swedish government had a press conference and they have started a project now to save the Ukrainian scientists. And they said that it was $5 million the Wallenberg family would support them with, because they are supporting science and they are into big pharma and they are into the military industrial complex. So they have many fingers everywhere. So they like to do profit, as to speak. Also, they have the telecom infrastructure in 194 countries. So they have a lot of control over many areas. Like a spider, they have many legs. And then the journalist asked the lady that was representing the government, how many scientists do you have now in Sweden from Ukraine? And she said, I don't know. She could not give these numbers. But she said, I know we have 250 students from Russia, Belarus, and Ukraine, and we are taking care of them so they feel good because of the issues in Ukraine. It was not issues. It was issues. It was not the war, excuse me. And as you maybe know, the Swedish flag and the Ukrainian flag is yellow and blue. And I have also done some more films more about my journeys in Ukraine and my experience of this, in many cases, wonderful and friendly people. So you can look on my YouTube channel, but they are on Swedish. because I comes from Sweden, so I'm hopefully talks better Swedish than English. But my next film, I will actually translate some words from Russia to Swedish, Swedish to Russia, so you get the bit knowledge of this language. Because we had one newspaper here that did an article from the war, as they said, on Russia. They call Dagens Nyheter Daily News. It's a liberal newspaper. So we're getting schooled here now. And I also heard a friend that said that the news on TV this morning was on English. But that's not so strange as it is when they do articles in the newspapers in Russian. But I cannot read Russian, but I understand a bit when someone talks Russia, if they talk a bit slow. So that was everything. So from me to you, до свидания. You can Google that. Be strong. Love each other. God bless you. Bye.